Joshua 14:11 and 12 says, I am still strong today as the day Moses sent me out. I am just as vigorous and go out to battle as I was then. Now give me the hill country that the Lord promised me that day, and you yourself heard, and the Anakites were there, and their cities were large and fortified. But the Lord helping me, I will drive out just as he said. Well, if you're joining us in reading through this 90-day reading plan, today's reading is Joshua 13 through 15, and I encourage you to read that passage. Well, I'm on the verge of my 69th birthday. I've done a significant amount of things in my life, but I'm amazed at some of the people with whom I go to church. Some of them are in their 80s, and a couple of them are in their 90s, and yet they are still very vigorous, have clear minds, and frankly push me aside and tell me I can't do things like move tables, and then they go and do it. Caleb followed Moses and Joshua. He did what he was told. He performed admirably. Now was his time to claim his promises. He was 85 years old. He'd waited 85 years to receive the promise that God had given Israel in general, and 45 years for the promise that Moses had given him. Now, we as Americans tend to want things as soon as possible. We don't want to wait, and many times we get ourselves in trouble by going ahead and doing things without a full understanding of just what we are getting into. We think that if we ask God to do something, he will do it right away. And if he doesn't do it right away, we're disappointed and question whether or not he cares for us. And yet, as we look at the history of the church, we do not find many young people given major positions. Many of the early bishops were in their 30s or 50s when they began their predominant ministry. So we should learn to wait. I hesitate to use the word patience because that gets thrown around a lot. But we should understand that God has his timing, and if his timing is not right now, we should continue to prepare ourselves so that we are ready when God gives us that opportunity.